Hey, it's Joe Amoia, founder and creator of GPSforlove.com. Got a quick question for you. Do you believe it's okay to date more than one guy at a time? Now, I know in speaking to a ton of women out there that this is a very controversial subject, and you believe in one of two philosophies. The first one is, sure, why not? The second is, no, you know what? I think it's not fair. I wouldn't want it done to me, and I don't believe in dating one guy in one time. Well, I'm not here to tell you what to believe, and I respect your right to believe whatever you feel is right and best for you. But what I believe, it's really a smart thing to date more than one guy at a time. Now, let me preface this by saying dating a guy or dating multiple men doesn't mean sleeping with multiple men. Okay, so let's be really clear on that. So the way I kind of see it is dating is a lot like test driving a car, right? Let's say one day you test drive a Honda, the next day you test drive a Lexus, the next day you test drive a Mercedes. Okay, are you being unfair to the car dealerships? Are you being immoral? Are you doing anything that's illegal? I don't think so. I think you're simply trying to find out what's the best car for you. And I simply believe that dating multiple men is kind of the same way. Now, ultimately, if you date more than one guy at a time, what you're going to see is within a couple of dates, you're going to get a good idea on who the right one is for you. So let me give you an example. There was a time in my life where I was dating three. And again, wasn't sleeping with them, so don't call me a whore. Don't call me, a typical guy, any of that. Okay, I was simply going out saying, I'm looking for this special type of woman. Are you her? And so I went out with one and realized that, she was nice, but she wasn't my type. Went out another one, she realized that I wasn't her type. Okay. And then I met another one, and, so I ultimately started dating and got to about dating three. And there was this one girl who was just absolutely beautiful. She was stunning. She was an ex-flight attendant, incredible figure, and she had a decent personality. She seemed nice, and I was getting to know her. And then I met Natalie, and Natalie was attractive, and she had a nice personality, and we had a lot of things in common. Now, in the old days, if I'm going to be very transparent, I would have went after the flight attendant. I'm like, she's hot, she's amazing, she got this incredible body. There's this chemistry. I'm so attracted to her. And now that okay, she's nice, but you know what? I want that one. But because I was clear on what I was looking for, and I was clear on the type of relationship I wanted and what I needed from that person that I was going to spend my life with, the more I dated Natalie, the more it's like, you know what? This is the kind of girl that I'm looking for. She's attractive, she's smart, she's intelligent, she comes from a good family, she's a good person, she's got a good career, and she was like the total package. Now, quite honestly, in the old days, I would have went after the really hot one, who had amazing chemistry. We would have dated a while, and then we would have wound up killing each other. Either I would have found out that she was driving me crazy and she wasn't the one I was looking for, or she would have realized I wasn't the one she was looking for. And I would have wasted a bunch of time. And see, one of the philosophies between dating multiple men is this is what typically happens. When you only date one, right, you put all your energy in that basket, all your eggs in that one basket, and you date and everything goes great, and then it doesn't end. And then you're like, "Ugh, it's never going to happen for me. You know what?" And then you get depressed and then you get dejected because you got to go back and you got to start over again. But when you date multiple people, it's, oh, okay, that didn't work out, but you know what? Now I'm dating this one. And you don't go back to there. You don't go back to that depressed state. You don't go back feeling frustrated, and you don't have to go back to the beginning because you're already halfway down the path. So I find that it works in multiple ways. Now, again, I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I'm just here to paint a different picture for you, to give you some information, because very often when you say that you don't believe in dating more than one guy, there's some kind of internal belief, some unconscious belief that makes you think it's like wrong or immoral or whatever it is that you believe. And again, what you believe is your right, and I don't think anybody has the right to tell you what to believe. But ultimately, it's a matter of being a strong, powerful person and saying, what is my truth? What do I believe? And so I don't believe personally that if you date more than one person, there's anything wrong, you're a slut or anything like that. I think you're simply a person who's trying to find that right one, and you're giving yourself the opportunity to put yourself in position to make sure that you pick the right person for the right reasons. So, love to hear from you. What do you believe? Do you believe dating more than one guy is wrong? Do you believe that it's okay? Or, did you believe that it was wrong in the past, but now that you see this, maybe things have changed and you're open up to the possibility of dating more than one guy. So love to hear from you, love to hear your thoughts, love to hear your feedback. And again, if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the box below. As always, an honor and privilege to be with you. I'll see you next time. Much love.